Hello. Welcome to another week and to Time Out with Tom. I'm Tom Troisi, your instructor for this course. Well, hopefully you've spent some time beginning to work on your first project, which is the teacher recruitment and selection essay. If you would like, do as some people have done already, and please send me your drafts, and I'd be happy to comment on them. And again, there is no, single right answer to these things. All I ask is that, whatever you do, that you have a logical, rational basis for doing it, which is either, grounded in research or in your own practice. The whole topic of teacher selection is very, very significant in a number of ways. And I think that it's important to understand that it has implications for, social policy that are very, very strong. If you just consider the issue that is occurring in many districts today around trying to staff schools with teachers that are more reflective of the district or school demographic than is necessarily the case, and that's an issue around the country. We struggle with it in my own district because we are a multicultural district, and I would say that while we're making progress, we're not there yet. All right, so keep that in mind. Also, remember that as is stressed in the readings, this is an important legal issue in many ways. It's not to be taken lightly. All the discussion about confidentiality is important because there's a lot of labor law that comes into play when you are hiring teachers, and that's why it's important to ask appropriate questions, not ask questions like "Are you married?" "What's your religion?" etc. Those are totally inappropriate and really illegal. So you shouldn't be asking questions like that. Also, I just want to point out, as far as the actual composition of the committees is concerned, you go from one district to another, and they're all over the place with this. The practices are very, very different from district to district, and there's no one way of doing it. But like I said, it's important that you have a rationale for what you do. One of the points I think I made in some of the discussion board was that, it's good to include students, but know how to include students. What's an appropriate way of including students? What's an appropriate way of including parents? So students may not be appropriate to be on an interview committee per se, but their feedback is usually right on the money in terms of their review of a demonstration lesson. So keep that in mind, all right? And with that, have a great week, and please stay in touch. Bye-bye.